And our first main topic today gets submitted to us by Aiden Dixon. And Aiden Dixon writes, it was reported earlier today that the amazing Canadian series Kim's Convenience was abruptly brought to an end after 5 seasons. It was in the top 10 of Netflix worldwide, as a matter of fact. It was noted with the statement from their official Twitter account that the show is ending due to the producers moving on to other projects. My heart goes out to the cast and crew. This must be devastating for everybody involved. What are your thoughts? Thank you, and bring on the filthy. All right, thanks a lot for sending this in, man. And yeah, listen, Kim's Convenience, if you've been watching the show, you guys know Kim's Convenience is a show I have been talking about a lot. It is one that I was very late to the party on. I think they were already in season 4 by the time somebody convinced me to try watching it, and I got caught up on it on Netflix. Absolutely phenomenal, ridiculously glorious show. Absolutely wonderful. And it has caught on like crazy worldwide. Now, right now, they are in the middle of season 5. So they're right in the middle of season 5 right now. And they just announced that this will be it. The show had been picked up and greenlit for 6 seasons. For a 6th season. It had already been picked up, greenlight, everything by the network, ready to go for a 6th season. And now, here we are, halfway through season 5, and out of nowhere, there comes the announcement, this is going to be the final season. They're not going to do it again. And the reason they're not going to do it again is a little unusual, Rob. It's not the network canceling it. It's just that the creators of the show decided, we're going to go do other things now. Halfway through the season, they up and decided, we're going to go do other things now. This comes to us from Deadline, who writes, authenticity, and this is coming from a CBC, that's the Canadian network, a CBC representative who, of course, is the network that produced Kim's Convenience, writes, authenticity of storytelling is at the center of the success of Kim's Convenience. At the end of production on season 5, our 2 co-creators confirmed that they were moving on to other projects, the producer said in a statement. Given their departure from the series, we have come to the difficult conclusion that we cannot deliver another season of the same heart and quality that has made the show so special. Kim's Convenience has meant so much to our cast, writers, crew, and audience around the world. So there you have that. So this, again, is a very unusual situation. Normally, again, when one of these shows gets canceled, it's Netflix decided not to renew, or CBS decided not to renew. No, this show, which is only gaining popularity around the world right now, Rob, it keeps getting more and more popular as more and more people are discovering how brilliant this show is. And they got greenlit for season 6. And after season 5 was wrapped, as they're halfway through airing season 5, the producers, the creators of the show decided, we're going to walk. Peace out, everybody. We're out. And it didn't just catch us by surprise. Apparently, it caught the entire cast and crew by surprise, and some of them aren't happy.
No, I wouldn't think they would be.
They are not happy, Rob. As a matter of fact, Simu Liu, who plays Jung in the show, he, of course, is about to be a big Marvel superstar. He's going to play Shang-Chi in the upcoming Marvel film, but he's one of the stars of the show. He actually hopped on Twitter to send out a message to everybody, and it's kind of revealing that how surprised they were by this. He wrote this: for reasons that I am sure we'll get into someday, we must prematurely bid farewell to Kim's Convenience. I am heartbroken. I know what you've been thinking. Let me read this at length, guys, because it's actually quite kind of telling. I know what you're thinking, and to be clear, I was fully expecting to come back for our 6th season. In fact, I was probably more excited than I've ever been. In many ways, I thought Jung, that's his character, I thought Jung would be liberated this coming season, and he would finally get to show some of the growth I had begged our writers for year after year. It pains me that we will never see the full reconciliation between Jung and Appa. Appa is his dad. It pains me that we will never see Jung figure out what he wants to do with his life. Most of all, it pains me that we will never see the Kims all together as a family, bidding farewell to the bodega that has defined their immigrant journey. I was all in this year. I wanted to be in every single episode. I wanted to participate in the writer's room. I wanted to direct an episode, and this is the big ending. I feel we deserved better. I feel that you, our most amazing fans, deserved better. So this comes from Simu Liu, who's, of course, one of the stars of Kim's Convenience. absolutely fantastic show, which is no more. Now, listen, Rob, I often talk about how, artists and creators, they don't owe the audience anything. I mean, like they do their work, the audience consumes it, and if they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. And the audience deserves their best effort. But in this situation, in this specific situation, I feel like if you are a fan of Kim's Convenience, you do have a right to feel a little wronged here. Like, I get it if a network that's got to pay for it decides, hey, we're losing money on this. This is business. I get it. If they have to cancel one of my favorite shows, it sucks, but I get it. But this is a situation where the show creators have had this outpouring of support from around the world for this show. And there was a commitment of 6 seasons, of another season to come. And the audience fully believed that, hey, we're already in the midst of season 5. We're certainly going to get a season 6. For the showrunners to say, you know what? Nah, we're done. And like the cast of the show, the other producers on the show, the writers of the show, everybody's been pouring everything into it, setting it up for the 6th season to just go with no warning. Like nowhere. It's after they wrap season 5, when everybody was expecting, okay, we'll be back in a couple of months to shoot season 6. They just go, by the way, guys, peace, we're out. It clearly caught some of the cast very much the wrong way. Like, I don't know if you could sense the frustration in Simu's tweet message there. He's clearly very frustrated. I think I, as a fan, am very frustrated. I got to imagine the CBC, which made Schitt's Creek, and that's done, and now Kim's Convenience is magically done. I'm sure they've got to be frustrated, and I'm not trying to begrudge anybody wanting to follow new opportunities, but this is the show that gave you any opportunities you had. If you want to tell them, listen, we're going to give it one more season and then we're out, that's fair enough. But at the end of production of the current season, when it's already been agreed there's going to be another one, to then basically say we're out, I find that unprofessional. I find that a little bit frustrating. And listen, I say that with an immense amount of gratitude in my heart for what these people created, because I have so enjoyed watching this show. It really does reflect the Canadian experience. It really does. And it's so warm and funny, and I will always be grateful. But I'm not going to lie, Rob, right now, I'm really frustrated to hear about this. The cast is clearly very frustrated to hear about this. And basically a really, really shocking move that even the creators of the show wouldn't want to finish this thing out strong and just open themselves up for better opportunities. The popularity of the show has just continued to grow, Rob, around the world. I don't know. It seems short-sighted to me. You hear about something like this. Can you recall another show that, didn't suddenly die at the hands of the network or anything? Just the creators just decided last second with no warning to pull the plug? I don't know. What do you think about this?
Dude, I find this to be one of the more baffling decisions I've ever heard about. Your star is about to be the star of a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Well, one of your stars, one of your co-stars. From a business standpoint, this doesn't make any sense to me. Because it's not like it's a network not wanting to move forward or renegotiate contracts. This contract was already in place. And having a 6th season raises the value of the entire series. Whatever medium you're going to exploit it in, whatever streaming service, you've got more value there. And why would you not, to have a network guarantee that they're going to broadcast your show? From a television business standpoint, this is a baffling turn of events. And also, I think, first of all, it's incredibly disrespectful to people. Don't understand that getting a new season of a television show is an incredible benefit to all of the cast and crew, not just the actors, but the entire crew that makes that show possible. The camera department, the grip and electric department, the catering department, hair and makeup, all those people are employed. And another season means they're employed further. That means people can make house payments. That makes sure people can pay their union dues or pay for college or whatever for their kids. And to do this to your crew that's been there for you for the previous 5 seasons and not explain it everybody was making plans based on the fact that they got another season. That means people are out of work. You put your devoted crew out of work for no reason at all. If you don't want to be showrunners, hire some other showrunners. It's not like producers haven't done that throughout the entire history of television. I find this decision incredibly baffling.
I agree.
And it's not what you do to your cast and crew.
I agree. And this is the other thing too. I got no problem if before season 5 started, if they said, hey guys, listen, we've got some new opportunities popping up for us, so we're going to move on take. So season 5 is going to be our last season. All right. Then now your cast and crew have 6 months to prepare for the fact that, okay, in 6 months, we're going to be done on this. We can start preparing for other things. You let the writers write a conclusion to the show. You let the audience prepare that what we're about to watch will be the final season. Instead, they waited till season 5 was done. Season 6 was greenlit. Other people have turned down other jobs because they know they're coming back for season 6. And then all of a sudden, the creators of the show said, we're pulling the plug. Anyway, I'm frustrated. The cast is clearly frustrated. I don't know. What about you guys? Maybe a lot of you guys have never watched Kim's Convenience, which, by the way, you're only robbing yourselves if you haven't. This show is amazing. But if so, what do you guys think about this? Jump down into the comment section below and leave us your thoughts. All right, guys.